my United friends, this one is Steven My United TV. And we are here today to bring you latest Manchester United news. According to Manchester Evening News, they don't come out, they bring us report about the four-man-headed players where Manchester United coach will be Eric Ten Hag select to run the affairs of Manchester United dressing room. Because according to Manchester Evening News, they told us Manchester United success under Eric Ten Hag lie on the four-man players where the coach select to run the affairs of the Manchester United dressing room. And these players wey we dey talk about here na our goalkeeper wey be David De Gea, our captain and defender wey be Harry Maguire, and also the second goalkeeper for Man U before wey be Houghton, and also our midfielder wey be Bruno Fernandes. Na the four players wey Eric Ten Hag select to run the affairs of Manchester United dressing room according to Manchester Evening News. Now them bring this report for us. And they told us Eric Ten Hag selected these four-man players for Manchester United to run the affairs of Manchester United dressing room. And this one make am come get success now for Manchester United, because according to Eric Ten Hag, he told us he no want one-man leader for Manchester United. He want to build more leaders so that whenever one is not around, the other ones can take over of the players, to make sure there is togetherness and to make sure that everything is going as it's supposed to be. That he don't want to be as the only one running the club or running the team as it concerns our dressing room. And according to Bruno Fernandes before, it was all these things where everything had done put in place. Now give Manchester United discipline more than the former coaches where Man U don't get since Alex Ferguson retired from Man U from 2013. And also, according to this report, our coach Eric Ten Hag selected these former headed players to make sure that everything about our dressing room and bringing unity among the players, they are all doing well in terms of these positions. And according to that report, even though our coach Eric Ten Hag don't drop captain Harry Maguire for bench because of his lack of form for Manchester for past 1 year now, even though he dropped him to on the bench and is not using him as first 11 for the club for the past 6 or 7 matches now. So that one no means that he no dey interested on that player again, because he still dey interested in him as he's still the captain of Manchester United and also stay among the four-headed players where he select to run the affair of our dressing room for Manchester United. And also, Eric Ten Hag also do all this to make sure that there is unity among the players and there is no division. Former Manchester United player wey be Paul Parker, e don come out now and dey talk say Lisandro Martinez height and stature no be issue at all as e concern playing against Haaland wey be Manchester City striker and also a giant because he's very tall and also huge. So they believe say Lisandro Martinez no fit mark Haaland against Man City on Sunday afternoon. But our former player wey be Paul Parker don come out dey analyse now. E dey talk say that his stature and height no be issue at all. And after all, we are supposed to the fans and every pundit in England criticizing him for his height and stature suppose not to. They're supposed to concentrate on his strength as a player and also as a defender, because he's not the only one that has a stature or height issue that has ever played as a defender. You have so many of them in history of football, and most of them also performed well. And height and stature is not one of the criteria to become a good defender. And also, one of the most criteria to become a good defender is your character and your mentality, and also your strength as a player and as a defender, especially the central backs. And Lisandro Martinez will be our defender. say he get all this quality and he don't also master everything before now. And say for Man U to even sign him for that amount we sign him from higher, say it shows that a good player he be, and na he have the quality and the strength to play for any team in the world, and also to play against any club and also against any player. So that one mean say Paul Parker wey be former Man U player believe say Lisandro Martinez dey more than capable to stop Haaland from scoring against Manchester United. And according to him, he say he has already done it before. Where Glazer, now one of the Manchester United owners, one of the brothers of the six owners of Manchester United, Joel Glazer. And according to Express Sport, they don't come out, they give us some analysis as it concerns this man will be Joel Glazer. And according to Express Sport, they believe say Joel Glazer is one of the reasons why selling Manchester United to another owners has been as difficult as it has been since the time the fans started protesting that the owners should sell the club to somebody else that will manage it. And according to Express Sport, they thought say Joel Glazer na one of the reasons why e dey difficult to sell the club, because he no want to sell the club even though they are not managing it the way it's supposed to be. Because according to Express Sport, they believe say the owners no dey bring in their own money into the club to invest. They only reinvest whatever the club make or generate from selling tickets, buying players or selling players, or profits from partners or advertisements. So according to them, they say that is the only money they reinvest into the club. They don't bring in their own money to invest the club and make it become better and better. They only put the price tag on the club to make the fans think that they want to sell, but actually they don't want to sell the club. Manchester United childhood friend wey be Sir Jim Ratcliffe come out before make am in public say he get in ten tion to buy the club. Manchester United coach wey be Eric ten Hag don come out release some of informations wey we need and also dey vital for the fans to know about before the start of the match. The first 11 of that match will be released at least 1 hour before the kickoff time. And also yours sincerely, Stephen Man United TV, will bring that lineup immediately it's released. I'll be following the coach bumper to bumper to know when he go drop the first 11 of our team today against Manchester City. And also, it don't come out the Thursday. We don't have much injury problems now. We no get more injury problem now because our two strikers were they injured before will be Anthony Martial. He don't come back from injury, and also our player of the month winner for Premier League will be Marcus Rashford, also don't come back from injury. So we dey hope say either both of them will start this match today, either Anthony Martial or Marcus Rashford. Any of them will start this match today, as we are not expecting the coach to play 4-4-2 today. We're expecting the coach to still repeat the normal formation he usually play whenever Man U is playing a big team such as Manchester City. He used to play 4 defenders in the person of Diego Dalot from the right back, and also the central backs with expect to see Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane. We expect to see them today in that match. Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane as central backs. Then the left back, now Malaysia, they play there. So we expect say he will still maintain that four defenders. No changes today, because our captain will be Harry Maguire, they injured. So even if he decide otherwise, he cannot use him because he's injured. And we need our best players for this match against Man City. Then for the midfield, I'm expecting to see Casemiro today, where we sign from Real Madrid for the summer transfer window. We expect to see Casemiro today, replacing Scott McTominay for that midfield today. I'm not expecting to see Fred at all. So we expect to see the midfield today to be four midfielders today, but two will play as winger, then two will play as defensive midfielder in person of Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen. Then the two wingers we would expect to see today now Sancho from the left side and Anthony from the right side. And so I expect that he will use the formation today. Ronaldo will not be there definitely. Ronaldo go there bench to come on in second half if at all he go play for that match today against Man City. The last five matches where Man U don't play with Man City, Man City won three of those matches. Man U win one and got one draw in our last five meetings. Then last season, Man City defeated us home and away. Old Trafford 2-0. Then Etihad Stadium where we they go now 4-1 and then defeat us last season. So we must not allow such thing to happen again this season as we are all better this season. Always remember to share our video, like and also comment.